Hello and welcome. Uh, Sometimes you play a game of Terraforming Mars, and then at the end of it you go, I need to do that again. I need to play that again. I need to have another one in the books. We haven't seen Mining Guild in a little bit. We haven't seen Thorgate. There's a Catapult. There isn't any placement on the board. I guess we're doing Thorgate. Now, can't be played forever. Can't be played forever. Can't be played forever. So we're just going to start with these three cards. Okay. So Earth Catapult, and we have enough to play both of them. So we'll start with 3 heat production, pretending that we're a little bit of Helion, and a Regolith Eaters to get an oxygen bump every other round. Sorry, every third. So if there were 15 generations, we get 5 bumps out of that. But there isn't. There's 14. So unless we can accelerate it, we're only going to get 4. And then, I'd also miss a couple for sure because I'm just that kind of guy. So whatever. We'll get Rad Suits this gen. Get a little bit of income. We have a couple of cards worth playing now. Mining Area in particular. Mining Rights, rather. The good one, where you can place it anywhere on the board. We don't have any TR yet, but we do have the 1 income. An Ocean card and a couple of tags for energy. I don't actually intend to use Space Mirrors, but it could go with Power Grid for free extra energy. Which, might be how we get out of this hole that we're in. Mining rights over here onto the titanium, because it's just better per turn. It's an extra $1 of production per turn, not to mention the $1 of, goody. University of Mars, Wave Power, Mine. These are all, once again, good cards. We don't have an energy production at the moment, though. Can I play any of what I just picked up? I can play the Mine. Remember that because we have -2 on cards, it's in our interest to basically buy as many cards as we can feasibly play. The more cards, the more value, the more benefit. We just go, get cards. And now that we have Mars University for cycling, it's even a little bit better. So we'll get some more stuff going on. You know what? I'm kind of leaning into the Power Grid right now. It's only worth, what, 3? 3 energy, but that'll have to do, pig. And then we'll pass. And I think that 3 energy could be quite helpful. Ironwork sponsors. Okay, these are good cards. We have 2 steel, so this is an obvious grab. A little bit more titanium is very good. And money production. $4 here, very good. We get a heat bump this generation, if I can afford you, which I can do. Did I miss a... Yes, I did miss clicking Regolith Eater, so that's 1 in the books. I can only miss 1 more, or I will forfeit some oxygen bump. 1 micro, and it also is $1 difference, because we would have gotten that production 1 turn earlier. We get it the turn after. We would have got every production increase a turn earlier, actually, so I think it comes out to like $3. 2 science tags. I know these are all good cards again. I know I'm buying lots of cards, but I promise that as long as we have cards worth playing, we'll be in a good spot. Just heavy getting these productions up right now. It's only Gen 7. Adapted Lichen is kind of calling my name. Let's do this before I forget. I have 2 titanium income. It's just, I was looking at $9 here to get 2 titanium. That gets us up to 7. 7 is 21. I get the ice asteroid. I think I want to do this. It's just a little bit more of a rapid start. We'll get the 2 cards, and then let's look. I'm leaning towards the steel right now. We're not very close to a greenery. Extreme cold fungus, you don't say. That's pretty amazing for us, and the timing is just right. And we'll take an energy from the neutral if he doesn't mind. You know, you always gotta, do it with consent. We're up to 22 TR and 4 money production. That's a healthy amount of TR for Gen 8. AI Central. And then the plant tags that we need. How many plant tags do I currently have? 0. Can I really do this, though? Seems pretty aggressive. But we have 3 steel income. Much needed first, though, is Extreme Cold Fungus. That puts the 2 microbes onto Regolith. Regolith does the click, and Bob is your uncle. We're off on a race. What do I want to get rid of for a card? I don't know. So I'm not really ready for Mars University, despite saying I want to play it. I think it's time for Adapted Lichen, and we'll lean into the plant tags as quickly as we can, though the heat needs to come up to play most of them, so maybe not. 9, okay, 9. Alright, maybe it is a science turn then. There's a plant tag. We don't have a greenery, though. Micro mills. Are you willing to pay $4 to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 productions? 5 heat for $4 seems pretty good. Noctis City gets us on the board. Yeah, I think it's worth playing Noctis City. It's going to accelerate us for 2 plants, which is nice. We would very much so like to get an oxygen bump, which is just so nice. It's just so nice. We now have enough to play you, but we don't have the requirements met. Mars University, what do we get rid of? Eos Chasma? We don't have any animals. You know what? I am going to play it. I said I was going to do science, and for once I'm actually going to stick to it. Minus 12 is way up here. We'll hope for something sooner. Like greenhouses, I could rush that. It doesn't matter until I can get Noctis next turn. So for now, let's draw a card and cycle one. Caretaker is not what I'm looking for. Mangrove is fine. It's not relevant right now. I think I like Tectonic Stress Power. So now we have 4 energy production again. Remember, this energy is turning into heat, which is helping our heat, which is 6 production isn't bad, but the spillover from energy is what's really helping that along, I think. Dome Crater is not awful. Gene Repair is pretty good for points, but how many tags do we have? 3 science tags, 4 here. I think I want to stay away from all of this and just focus on our build. Let's start with the oxygen bump, so I have a less chance of forgetting it. 5% oxygen is the lowest breakpoint for the base game that I know of. We do have the heat bump. Which means I can play Noctis. Which means I can play an early greenhouses. Which means I can play a really... 1 sec, double check. Always gotta double check. 3 plant tags for 4 plant income. Yes, please. Not to mention the TR and stuff we get from it. It's a really early greenhouses to play, but with 4 productions left, 4 times 4 is 16. That's 2 greeneries worth of plants that we're going to get out of that card. I do not mind. We're down to 4 cards. See, like, I felt like we were grabbing lots of cards every generation, and then all of a sudden we played them all, even though they were expensive. So, This is good, good, good. Jovian, we can't play you. We can steal some steel. So we'll do that. I think what's going to be critical is getting the card draw. There's nothing here I really want to get rid of. So I'm actually going to start with restricted area over AI Central. So I can get rid of flooding. Not sure that was the best of calls, but it was a call that I made. Then we'll spend $2. Symbiotic. We don't actually have a use for it right now, sadly enough. We'll steal 2 steel because it's worth more. And then we would like to play AI Central. Yeah, without a use for it, I think that it's actually worse than herbivores. Decomposers, not bad. Would have gone well with symbiotic fungus for thirds of points. Oh, it should have. Inventor's Guild is nice, but it's not actually, we can't use it this round. So let's just grab some plants. Give enough for a bump next round. Decomposers is nice, but we don't need to play it right away. Oh, my eye is twitching. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I'm like, ugh. It's like my weird lazy eye is not happy with something in the air. Business networks is worth looking at cards. Do I have steel usages? I do have an immigrant city. So do I want med lab? I don't think I do. Well, you know what? Just in case we get an AI Central, not an AI Central, a anti-grav. I want the 7th tag or I'll kick myself. 2 plants. 2. Bam! 2 microbes. That's what I meant to say. Herbivores might be worth it. Decomposers. I don't like herbivores, but we have 5 plant income. It's early enough on that I'm willing to play it. Gets us a half-point animal. I guess we play Immigrant City. Place it here. You know, it gets us some plants and stuff. Though, again, plants for this particular run is not actually our issue because we have the income and we've been doing an oxygen bump every generation. Permafrost extraction, I'd like to put it here. And then I would like to build a corporate stronghold over top of it. Gets us pretty nice and close. Do we have space tags? We have enough. We have 2 productions worth. It's a way of converting titanium into money, and right now we don't have any use for our titanium, so we'll do it. Let's do business contacts. I said I would, and I still want to. Insulation. Nope. I don't really want a card cycle right now. I should have bought that card just to card cycle. I meant to think about it, but I did not. How many building tags do we have? 14. Can I play both of these? No, by $1. Well, still, it's still 7 income if I play this right now. That's enough return on investment that I'm happy with it, and then we'll get rid of the magnetic field dome. Despite it being pretty good, Dev Center could come in. Oh, it's not the last round yet. We still have a whole other generation. That's promising. We still need a lot of ocean, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but science tags and a 1-point animal? Maybe. Straw card, and let's think about drawing a card. Ooh, yo. Yo. That was a great space event we just got. It's going to... I think that next gen we're actually going to use our 2 microbes on our decomposers. I would very much so like to do a giant ice asteroid, but first I'd like to do a quantum extractor for discounts on it. I don't think I'm going to play Inventors Guild when I could play Dev Center. It's basically the same. Oh, I could have played Olympus Conference first. Well, either way, let's giant ice asteroid. I think I'm going to make this bed of plants first, just so I can put that greenery down without worrying my pretty little head about it. Greenery into the spot. Then we have 2 yummy heat bumps, which get us up to a ocean again. We'd like to go here with this. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Don't it? Ecky don't it? I mean, animals that are worth 1 point apiece. Seems like a good call. Then we'll activate it. Very nice. Then I think I want the card draw. So you coming in. I do not want a natural preserve that I can't play. And then I want the invention contest. This is points for my titanium. Kind of leaning towards the points. And then we don't want the industrial center. Well, you know what? It actually makes us a lot of money. I don't think I care. Like I said, I wanted the points, but I don't think I actually do. Like it's not. They're not that good. They were just better than anything there. Because yeah, I can use a steel on this. Let's buy another little card draw. Can't play Electro Catapult, so we'll get rid of that as well. Arctic Algae, definitely can't play that. Oh, get that card. It's a lot of clicking around at the very end here. Oh, viral enhancers. I'm gonna buy this into this spot. Feels good. I will buy imported hydrogen. I'd like the 2 plants, and I'd like 2 animals because our livestock could very much so benefit. That's some nice points. Viral enhancers is fine. It's not really what I need to play this round. It gets us 1 single plant. It wouldn't have been enough for replacement, so if you're wondering what I'm doing with the mangrove, I'm looking to put it beside Noctis. Ooh, discount. Let's do our single heat bump. And let's go looking for cards. So 2 cards, a card. Let's take a quick peek. Nothing really notable. Look at a card. Terraforming Ganymede is really cool, but I don't have Jovians other than the ones I just really picked up. So I'm not sold on it. I should have drawn this. So I should have got it for free, but I'm glad I didn't. Do we want another city on the board? I kind of do, but where would I even put it, right? When I need 3 heat bumps. The ocean's easy. Let's go for the card. I want to know my options here. The capital. It's not bad. This is the best for the capital, though. Onto decomposers. I think I need to buy those heat bumps. I'll go here for a card. We'll go here for a card cycle. The -1 on all cards. I mean, Arctic Algae is unplayable, but I'm not going to play the city that I can't put beside anything because it's not a good time for that. Physics Complex is kind of nice. Is that or Capital? I mean, it's another card cycle, so let's just, just take a quick peek-see. Research Outpost is gone. I mean, there's a lot of cards I know I'm not going to play, but investment loan. All right, I think we just do the heat bumps now. I am going to get this 2 points, though. That's a little bit yummy. We'll do a microbe here for funsies. Heat bump. Heat bump. And a heat bump. A 4-point capital city is hard to argue with, especially when you get money back for it. Two titanium on rovers, or on shuttles, and then a titanium and $1 for space station. I mean, it just plays itself. You played yourself. So then viral enhancers? No, I think I just play Mangrove. Mangrove. And then I sell cards and I can play Plantation, which is pretty good. We lose a point to play Plantation into a spot. I don't think we can get 2 greeneries. We're only going to get 10. There's no way to get to 16. I mean, technically I do it for a card, but there aren't many cards that I could play for $2, so let's just take the obvious. And then as long as I get a bonus greenery, which I will, I'll get another herbivore card. There we go. Just like that. Done. Done, done, done. Like some sort of dinner. 58 plus 9 plus 14 plus 25. We broke 100, ladies and gentlemen, after a little bit of a rough streak. It turns out that starting with Earth Catapult and enough money to play it is pretty good. It's pretty good. $2 off every card. You just do it, and then you get a bunch of card draw. I mean, 106 points is rough considering how many we start with Earth Catapult. But look, we got some bad games, so I'll take this and I'll run with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.